60 today, maybe a stray shower later, rolling into the weekend. More of the same. Going to be in the upper 60s, low 70s. Chance of a scattered shower here or there. But let's officially kick off that clock, Vic, because the countdown is officially on. 1 week from today, Sonic Temple going down. And let me tell you, as we have said every single day, why are you looking, Vic? Why are you looking? There's no reason to look. We've been keeping an eye on the weather.
It is ridiculous, man. I don't even know why they show us these long distance forecasts.
Well,
they never hold.
As we expected, it did change, and the good news is it changed for the better.
In hours. All right. Yesterday morning, I was telling you, it said showers every day. It got to the point where showers every day.
Right.
With a 50% chance of showers. And now that's gone.
Yeah.
It's partly cloudy.
Yeah,
mid to upper 70s.
Percentage of rain dropped into like 20s.
Yeah.
So,
and that's usually just early morning.
And it looks like we're going upper 60s, low 70s, and 80 on Sunday. And right now, Sunday's the day that they're saying most likely chance of AM showers, but
just early morning.
Yeah, all in all, looking good.
Now tomorrow they'll say thunderstorms everywhere.
Right. Well, yeah.
But it literally
changed a couple times.
That had changed by yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do they do that?
Well, I mean, they're just taking a look at all the systems, and it looks like the one they thought was going to roll through probably broke up, which is perfectly fine with me. I got to find out what's going on in my condo complex because there's three possibilities, and I'm not sure which one it is. I'm very uncertain as to which one it is because as I have done over the past many months, part of my new morning routine, as I've mentioned, is taking Birdie out, our dog. I take her out for her first bathroom break and give her a quick little walk. And this morning, it was eerily quiet this morning. It was quieter than normal. Now, granted, 4 a.m. is usually pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But for some reason this morning, there was... I know this sounds strange. There was more silence in the air.
I get it.
You could just hear more.
No trains running.
Yeah, exactly.
No traffic.
And so I discovered something, and it's one of three things, and I'm not sure which one it is. Because I live in a fairly populated area.
Right.
It's not like it's farmland or anything.
Yeah.
There are houses and other complexes around. But there was a rooster somewhere. And I don't know if someone owns a rooster. I don't know if someone has the rooster sound on their alarm clock and it was coming through their window. Or if before they built that complex and that was open land out there, I don't know if we have a ghost rooster. That's exactly what it was. But it was the faintest rooster. Just enough that it was off in the distance.
Yeah.
It was coming through someone's window, like it was their alarm clock on their phone, or it was literally a ghost rooster.
Do you happen to recall, was it coming from the west? Because just west of Hilliard, there are farms out there.
Was it coming from the west? That's a good question.
Because if you head out like side of Darby Road or Roberts Road, if you head west, there's going to be some farms.
Yeah, I guess it could have been west.
And they're loud. My sister's got a couple down in Asheville.
Okay.
And they're something else, man.
I see. I'm of the belief it's a ghost rooster.
Well,
it's just whatever, rooster lived in that land before they built everything out there, and it was just open nothingness. We have definitely got a ghost rooster. So, yes. So now I'm going to find out tomorrow. I'm going to go back out early morning. Hopefully it's that eerily quiet morning again. And I will be able to hear the ghost rooster. So I really think that's what it is. Anyways, how are you, Thick?
I'm doing good, man. I got probably the biggest part of the work of the weed growing season done yesterday. I had already got everything to sprout in the humidity dome, and now all my plants are in pots in the greenhouse, and we are rolling.
So now it's just let it grow.
Just watering.
Well, okay.
So all I got to do now is water for months.
Well, good luck on a great harvest.
I will have to top them as we go along a little bit. spread that out, get more buds.
Well, we got a very busy Thursday on the way, so I say we get going. Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what you got?
All right, try to get somebody $25 to waterbeds and stuff. If you're the first one to text in the correct answer. I know wrestling fans are going to love this person. You probably have to be a wrestling fan to get this one right, but there was a debut last week at WWE's NXT by a girl named Lizzie Rain, and she is a heavy metal head. And she made sure everybody knew it when she entered the. She was in Europe, wrestling in Europe, and now she has come over here, and she's wrestling WWE NXT. The question is, what heavy metal band inspired her? And if you know who Lizzie Rain is, you know which band this is. So just be the first one to text in what heavy metal band inspired Lizzie Rain. Text that at 800-821-9970, and if you're first, we'll give you that gift card to waterbeds and stuff.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, Lizzie Rain, who was part of WWE Europe, has come over here to join WWE NXT, and she is all about the heavy metal. When she made her debut last week, she addressed the crowd as she came out. Nice metal guitar riff started, and she said this.
Scream for the NXT! Lizzie Rain is bringing heavy metal tonight, and the world is about to find out that Lizzie Rain and heavy metal will never, ever die!
Hit Baker! Oh, yeah!
That's Booker. All right, so the question was, what heavy metal band inspired her? Now, I'm sure other rock stars have said, Scream for Me, but Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden said it all the time.
Okay.
He might have been the original.
Okay.
And so Iron Maiden is the answer to the question. Now, here's the thing. Lizzie Rain is actually the niece of Clive Burr, who was the drummer for Iron Maiden in the late 70s and early 80s. He was on the band's first 3 albums. Unfortunately, multiple sclerosis took his career early and then eventually his life in 2013. But Lizzie said it's a really cool connection. It runs in her family, the whole rock music thing, and she wears her Uncle Clive's heavy metal jacket when she
nice.
every time she enters the ring. She said she wears it with pride and honor every single time. So
there's something about someone yelling about heavy metal music in a British accent.
I know, heavy metal.
All I can think about is kind of like punk rock or like the British invasion of the late 70s, early 80s kind of thing. I don't picture Iron Maiden.
Yeah, no, I get it. I completely get it. Eric Everett's from Springfield, he gets it. He gets the $25 to waterbeds and stuff because he was the first one to text in.
Congratulations. Hey, we've talked about words that kids use. If you're a parent, I know we've broken down the current slang, whether it's no cap or the whole 6-7 BS that went on for a while. And we all admit it. We all had our own slang. Yeah. It happens. And so someone brought up an article about slang words from the 50s.
The 50s?
The 50s. What do you think a cool Jonah is?
A cool Jonah?
Uh-huh, a cool Jonah.
No clue.
Cool Jonah would be like someone who's really well dressed.
Oh.
Yeah. You got Riz.
You got Riz. Okay.
Nowadays. Yeah, you're a cool Jonah. What about George?
Oh, no. Because, see, that's my wife's word for a-hole.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she says to me, okay, George. I'm like, uh-oh.
Why George?
I don't know.
Did she know a George back in the day? Or
no, it's just, that prevents her from using the word a-hole.
Okay.
At work.
She goes with George.
Hey, George.
Interesting.
George.
All right. No.
I probably just gave away her secret.
Right, yeah. Her employees are like, wait, he calls me George. George meant money. So you got some George in your pocket.
Okay.
Yeah. What about spooning your scarf?
Spooning your scarf? I'm guessing it has nothing to do with weather.
It does not.
Spooning your scarf?
I have no idea how they even came to this conclusion for this to be a slang word. Eating your food. I don't know why you would be spooning your scarf.
Spooning, I get, but scarf?
No idea.
Okay.
Double bubble?
Double bubble, yeah, she's hot.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
How'd you know that?
I don't know.
Okay,
I just remember that. I heard that somewhere before.
Yep, double bubble. She's hot. Yep, but cute girl.
She's a double bubble.
Bad dad from Baghdad.
Bad dad?
Bad dad from Baghdad.
Baghdad. I don't know.
That's someone who thinks they're tough. Oh, you're a bad dad from Baghdad, huh? Okay. I actually want to use that one. I like that one.
I like it too.
Okay, bad dad from Baghdad.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm keeping that one in the back pocket. I like that. So, yeah, if you want to impress someone with your knowledge of slang from the 1950s, there you go.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, our first story takes us to Los Angeles. We're going to hit up LAX. And if you've been to the airport lately, you know that things are a bit thin. I remember going to the airport, and basically 24 hours, you could hit any part of the airport, whether it be like the check-in counter there where you drop your bags off, whether you're in the terminal and you go up to the gate. Always seemed to be someone there. And now, some airports, like if you walk in to check your bag at the front gate there, those are the same gate agents that shut down the desk, and then they go to the gate and they check you in and scan your tickets.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Some of the smaller airports, it's the same agents just, working that flight.
Now, do those agents, do they work for the airport or do they work for the airline? Like
gate agents work
if you're
for the
at a Delta
airline.
gate, do they work for Delta?
Yeah, they work for Delta, yeah. There are some companies that do, airline staffing. Like, I remember at one time when I lived out in Denver, I applied to be a baggage handler at the Denver airport, but it's like an outsourced company that does it, Right. The Aviation Assistance LLC or whatever, and then they hire you to be the baggage handlers.
Gotcha.
And then you work for the airport, but you don't work for a dedicated airline. But the gate agents usually work for the airline.
Okay.
Anyways, I bring that up because a lot of times now with staffing and flights and all that kind of stuff, you could have gates that are unoccupied. You could have large sections of terminals that have no one in it because they only have 1 or 2 flights leaving within the next couple hours. Well, this guy apparently in LAX, he was looking for some assistance, and he got tired of waiting around. He was at his gate early, and no one was there. And apparently, he was fed up because he needed some assistance, so he decided to call for some help. He just happened to use the PA system at the airport. Take a listen.
Hi, Delta associates that aren't paying attention. Please come to 30B. You have a customer waiting. Thank you. Please come and help the customer at 30B. Anybody on shift?
Literally nobody wants to respond. That's fine. I'll just keep broadcasting. No.
Broadcaster.
The captain just walked away from me and saying I could go somewhere else. So does anybody want to help with customer service?
Wow.
A captain who was getting off a flight actually who was walking through the terminal, came up to him and was like, dude, you can go down a couple gates. Go somewhere else. And he's like, no, this is my gate. I'm staying right here.
Why don't they have people?
There's no flight leaving that gate.
Oh, I see.
There's no reason for them to just stand there.
Well, why is that his gate? I mean, why is he saying that's his gate?
Because he's probably 2 hours early.
Oh, I gotcha.
He's just way early. Homie, come on, man.
I like the effort.
I guess. Just go walk somewhere.
No, I get it. But I just like the effort.
What help do you need right now that can't wait till the gate agent gets there? There's no reason whatsoever. Anyways, story number 2 takes us up north to our friends up in Canada, and this has got to be the most Canadian story ever. There was a tow truck driver who was helping someone out with their car when they noticed that there was a moose trapped in the ice. So the tow truck driver said, hold on, please.
I got this.
Yeah. And then said, I can help out this moose. So ended up lowering his bed and hatchet, soft rope, to the moose to drag him out. But then, apparently, the moose was too tired, so take a listen to what this guy did.
And there, that poor guy was in the ice, frozen in the ice there. I drove up beside him and looked, I can't leave him. And I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure I can just slide the deck down to him. And I know I got a soft sling I can throw around him. I'm sure we can pop him out. And it worked out great. Pretty leery to walk up to him at first, but he was so tired and exhausted. He's been in there for a long time. I just backed up to my house with him on the deck, and I phoned the wife and I said, bring out some blankets. I got a moose.
He took the moose home and then called his wife and said, hey, bring out blankets. We need to cover this moose up. What?
That's brave.
If my father was Canadian, this is what he would have done.
Oh, really?
Oh, 100%.
I feel like my grandfather would have.
We already had a raccoon brought home. We had a snapping turtle brought home. We had a rabbit brought home. My father, if he was Canadian, absolutely would have brought a moose home.
He brings animals home.
He does. Yeah. Oh, he was notorious. And every time we had to call animal control because the raccoon was too mad put it in the back of the car, expecting the raccoon to just chill. Try and get the raccoon out. The raccoon's pissed.
Oh, yeah, I'll
we
bet.
had to call animal control. Snapping turtle taking up the entire bathtub.
Yeah, brought home some snapping turtles.
Like, what are you doing, man?
We caught them on purpose to bring them home. Now, Grandma makes stew.
That is some Canadian stuff right there. That's your not so breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. Being on the upper middle end of the age spectrum, and being Gen Xers, I know we've done a lot of talk about millennials, especially Gen Zers, even more so Gen Alpha, and the differences between the generations.
Right.
But I will say the one thing that they're kind of doing right, which took us a lot longer to understand, is kind of being themselves, not really caring what other people think. There are added pressures with social media and keeping up with the Joneses and thinking things on social media are real, which they're not. But it usually takes a while to not care what people think and kind of do what makes you happy.
The day you figure that out, man, is the best day of your life.
So good.
I figured it out actually a while back.
Did you?
Yes. I just why am I so worried about this? Crap means nothing.
It's a somewhat new experience for me. But the younger generation is a little bit better at it than we were. It seems like they're doing it a little bit earlier. And so someone put together a list and asked, what social norms are you ditching in 2026? Some younger people saying, I'm not playing that game anymore. And I have to say, I agree with I do some of these. I agree with some of these.
All right.
I'm on board with some of these. This person says, I no longer eat 3 meals a day at the standard times. I eat when I'm hungry. Don't give it a specific name. I'm not like, this is my breakfast, this is my lunch, this is my dinner. I eat when I'm hungry, and that's it.
Just food.
It's just food.
Yeah.
I mean, I do make fun of Nora a lot because she'll be the one to wake up and have, like, her leftover Chipotle bowl for breakfast. Yeah. And I'm like, what are you doing? Her big expression is, your stomach doesn't know what time it is. I get it.
I think my stomach knows when I just woke up. It may not know what time it is, but it knows what my body's doing.
Right, but does your body care? You put chicken, rice, and vegetables in it at 6:30 a.m.?
Well, I'm certainly not craving that for breakfast.
I'm not either. No, I'm not arguing. I'm agreeing with you, but this person says...
I'm not shaming anybody who does that. Go for it. Eat whatever you feel like eating.
No, you're weird. This person says, and we're doing this exact same thing, we're not having an expensive wedding. We bought a house instead. Yeah,
Amen.
We're not having an expensive wedding either.
I agree with that 1,000,000%.
I will yell that from the mountaintop. Don't waste money on a big wedding.
Dude.
It's pointless.
And the bigger they are, the more likely you are to end up divorced. I swear to God.
I don't disagree with you there.
You and I have DJ'd a lot of weddings.
Yep. This person says, I've known a few people who do this. My husband and I have separate bedrooms, and we have for years, so we get the best sleep. I know a lot of people who say that.
That has become a very popular way to live.
This person says, and I know we've talked about this before, the whole raw dogging a flight, raw dogging a walk, just doing it with no assistance, phone, video, music, none of it. This person says, I often sit on the train with my phone in my pocket with no AirPods, just staring out the window. I firmly believe boredom is an enriching experience.
It can be.
And we have talked about the fact that the one thing that the younger generation hasn't learned to deal with yet is boredom. Because they always have something going on. And when you're inside your own head, that's when you learn a lot about yourself. And how you handle certain situations.
And they only know an on-demand world.
Right.
Their whole life.
Everything is at their fingertips at all times.
God forbid you have to wait for something.
I agree with this one. This person says the social norm they're ditching in 2026 is saying bless you when someone sneezes. Like, what are we doing? Do we really have to acknowledge it?
I stopped because you do it all morning, every morning. I'm like, I'm just not going to say this every day.
100%. Yeah, my sneezes have gotten out of control over the past few years, for sure. I 100% agree with this. I have said this multiple times on the air. For me, this is about, I would say, a good 41.6% of the time. This is me. I'm very much a man, and I sit when I pee. Why? Because I stand all day, and that's my time. 100%. 100%.
I can't remember one single time in my life where I ever purposely sat down to pee.
Oh, it's so glorious. Especially, I mean, in the 1 a.m. pee, the overnight pee is 100% a sit down.
Now,
because I don't even want to turn on the light.
Right.
Because I don't want that.
I gotcha.
So I don't have to worry about nothing. I just sit down and.
But even during the day.
During the day, if I'm here at work, no. If I'm at home.
Yeah, okay. What I was going to get at was, because I know, to do the other thing, you take your phone. But will you sit down to pee with your phone?
No,
okay.
Not really.
I'm like, wait a minute now.
Yeah, if I'm sitting down to pee, I'm not taking the phone out. Yeah. Unless it's in my hand already. Social norm, this person is ditching. This kind of goes back to the previous person. I've stopped thinking I can only eat breakfast food for breakfast. I agree. Big fan of breakfast food anytime.
I've been eating breakfast food anytime since I was a little kid.
Yes, absolutely. And then finally, this person says when there's there are lots of online tutorials about folding fitted sheets. I don't do that. I don't care if my fitted sheet is wrinkled. Amen. I am not spending time folding a fitted sheet. Not happening.
Yeah.
It will be good enough.
Yeah.
I'm not crumpling it into a ball.
Right.
I'm rolling.
Yeah. No, I get it.
But I'm not doing the whole corner tuck.
Yeah.
Origami, perfect square. Screw you. I ain't got that kind of time. All right, let's check again real quick because, it has been changing by the hour. But, yes, as of right now, we have an update on the weather for Sonic Temple, which is officially 1 week away from today, and it has improved. The chance of precipitation has dropped. Looks like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, very low chance of rain, partly sunny skies, low 70s. I mean, absolutely perfect.
It is unbelievable.
Sunday, little morning rain still possible.
It's just morning.
But all in all, it has greatly improved from what was supposed to be scattered showers pretty much every single day has now looked like it's cleared out. So that is some great news, and hopefully that holds.
We're 1 week away, man.
But we will see. In terms of concerts this summer, there's some things you're going to want to know about. The first being, you may have heard about Blue Dot Fever that's going around.
Blue Dot
Fever. It has affected some major artists, including Post Malone, Meghan Trainor, Demi Lovato, Pussycat Dolls. They have all delayed or canceled shows over Blue Dot Fever. And Blue Dot Fever is, if you go to Ticketmaster and you log on, you say buy tickets, they show you the venue, and the blue dots are the available seats.
There's a lot of blue dots.
And there's a lot of blue dots out there. And I'll tell you what, there is one show that I am looking to pay money for coming up June 27th at the Shot, which I have not paid money for a show in a long time. I'm not trying to brag, but it's one of the benefits of the job.
I do once in a while. I want, because we get whatever they give us.
Right.
We don't get to pick, we don't get to just sit in great seats. So.
Right. And so this one I'm looking to maybe pay a little bit of money for, but I'm on there right now, and there are a lot of blue dots. And I'm hoping this show does not get canceled or delayed. Because
buy your tickets now.
Lionel Richie and Earth, Wind, and Fire are coming.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a huge fan of both.
Yeah.
And right now, It's looking fairly empty. Here's the one thing that gets me, though.
I want to see.
I'm looking at...
Oh, my God.
Yeah, there's quite a few blue dots there. I mean, I would call that, what, half filled, maybe? I'm hoping.
Yeah, and it's not like they're all in the bad seats. They're all over the place.
They're all over the place, yeah. And here's the thing, though. I'm scanning through the blue dots, and I'm looking at the tickets. Some of those, like, upfront tickets are still thousands of dollars.
Are those resells?
No, this is Ticketmaster.com.
That's
Ticketmaster.com.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah, but Ticketmaster does resell.
Well, these are the...
But usually if they're blue, they're not.
Yeah, these are straight blue. And they've got... Some of these are VIP packages. I get it.
Okay, yeah.
Some of these are included, but
what
here...
about, like, middle of the main floor?
Let's see, fifth row. Hold on, I'm going to scan in here, see what this is going for. Come on. $443 for, like, sixth row.
On the floor, right
on the floor, yep.
Okay.
Right in front of the soundboard, $226.
Okay. Yeah.
Side, let's see, level 100, side stage. Still going for $248 for the first couple rows of the 100 section. So, I get it. Part of the problem is people are kind of picking and choosing where they're spending their disposable income, if they have any now, because things are getting so expensive
Your
out there.
entertainment budget doesn't stretch as far.
Does not nearly go as far. But I have been to a couple shows that have been fairly empty, and if you walk around I remember one time I can't remember who we were seeing, but we were on the upper bowl. We had radio station tickets, and we were getting a drink, and they had employees walking around and said, "Hey, do you want to be upgraded?" Because it was so empty down below that they were giving people tickets to go fill in those seats.
Yeah, because that goes back to what I was saying. When we get tickets, the promotional tickets will come in like right after the show goes on sale.
Right.
So they're upper bowl, and then the lower bowl doesn't even sell out, so we're the only people sitting in the upper bowl.
They want to fill in those lower bowl seats. So I'm thinking I might buy the cheap seats and see if that
if that happens.
That works out. Or maybe if it's so empty, one of the ushers is like, yeah, go ahead.
Well, I mean, if you can get like in front of the soundboard on the floor for $260, what is like the lower bowl cost? Like if you were
lower bowl is $200 right now.
Oh wow,
$226. Okay. Yep. Back of the venue, $130, and then you go to the upper bowls, and they got some $60 seats. I'm just hoping I can work my way down. Now, if you don't want to pay a few $100s to go see a show, but you also don't care about being inside the venue, there are other options. That is because AMC, the movie theater chain, is bringing live concerts to the movie theaters. They are launching Arena One. So basically, you're going to get to go to the movie theater and watch the concert that is happening live, and they're going to have cameras there playing it at the movie theater. Some artists already announced. Paris Hilton, Maren Morris, Phoebe Rexha.
Paris Hilton? Paris Hilton?
I mean...
I'm going to go... How much?
Well, right now, tickets are going to range from $40 to $75.
Okay.
It's going to be simulcast on more than 300 AMC locations nationwide, beginning June 17th, so look for other shows. I mean, here's the thing. We went to Luke Combs at the Buckeye Stadium.
Yeah.
And he was performing. The stage was in the middle of the field.
Oh, he's in the round?
Yeah, and it was a very large stage. And so a lot of the show, and not only that, but it had pillars. So there were times he was on the opposite end of the stage, and you couldn't even see him because he was blocked by the pillars.
Right.
So you're watching the Jumbotron or the screens they had set up anyways. So is it any different?
Yes.
Than watching it on the Jumbotron?
That live sound, yes, is different.
Okay.
I mean, you're not... there's times at Sonic Temple I can feel the sound.
Yeah, for sure. But that's also a smaller stadium. That's not, that's not a 90,000 person stadium.
No, but I mean, my gosh, the loudest concert I've ever been to was Motley Crue at Vets Memorial, and that was like 4,000 people. It's like a theater.
Well, of course, the sound is compact. That's what I'm saying is, yes, there's something about live sound, but if you're watching it, and the way they have sound systems for movie theaters now, they can make your seat vibrate. So, if you are interested, check out live concerts. Obviously, the lineup right now for the announced concerts isn't that great.
Yeah, I want to know who's paying $40 to see Paris Hilton's concert in a movie theater.
Come
on.
That seems a bit odd.
Movies are $10, right? $12?
No.
$15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. $15, $20 if you're going to IMAX.
You're going to charge me $75 to come in and watch a concert?
I mean, if you don't want to pay the $400.
But, I mean, a movie's $15. You shouldn't be charging that much to come in and watch a concert as opposed to a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're watching this one-time thing. This is live. This isn't like you can go multiple showtimes. This is a one-time thing.
But is it live? Are you really watching them live? I mean, yes, they're playing live.
Right. That's like saying, are you ever watching a TV show live? You're still watching it live. It's happening live.
Well, I mean,
I'm not saying I'm going to do it.
Because I've got. Have you ever heard of the streaming service called Quello?
I think so. Yeah.
It's a live concert app. It's just live concerts from the past. I mean, tons and tons and tons of live concerts, and it's cool to see those. But there's no way any of them I would pay, $40 to watch.
Some people really hold the live music experience as a ritual, which I get. But this is an option for those that don't want to spend that up.
Have at it.
There you go. Look up AMC starting June 17th. It's a Thursday, which means it's time to visit one of our favorite websites. That'd be fmylife.com, where people jump online and admit things going wrong in their life so you can feel a little bit better about yours. Like this person who admits today, after being cut out of the car on the way to the hospital in the ambulance, we were involved in another accident. Oh, man.
Dude, somebody's mad at you.
That is some bad luck right there.
Yeah, that makes me feel better about my life.
This person says, today I bought my 2 cats 2 new litter boxes in hopes that they would use them. They still prefer to pee on my clothes in the closet. Nope. Them cats will be straight to the shelter. If nothing else, I'm opening the door and being like, have at it. There's no way.
Throw your clothes outside, get them out of the house.
No way. Although, every time I come home, I do have to greet Birdie on the porch because she still pees. So it's like, Birdie! So it happens every time. So now I just let her out on the front porch real quick.
Right.
And give
that
her
makes sense.
Give her a belly rub while she's... and then get her back inside. This person says, today I was going to walk up to my crush, kiss him, and tell him how I felt. We're already kind of touchy with each other, so I thought he liked me back. I walked up to him, and I kissed him. He kissed me back, then gently pushed me away and whispered, I'm gay.
Oh, no.
And then walked away. Ouch.
Damn.
Yeah. This person says, today my morning sickness decided to show itself every time I smell coffee. I work at a coffee shop. That sucks. Today I woke up happy because I met the man of my dreams at a bar. We had shared an amazing night together. I walked around my apartment this morning wondering where he'd went. Turns out he was gone. So was my car.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
What an amazing night.
Oh, boo.
He had a great night.
Today, my dad, I was leaving to get some beauty sleep. He looked at me and laughed and said, see you in a decade. Damn! I'm keeping that one in my back pocket. I like that one. This person says, today, while I was drunk, my brother decided to use pliers to pull out my bad tooth. He grabbed the wrong tooth, and when it didn't pop out cleanly, he decided he just needed to squeeze harder and crush the healthy tooth into splinters. Oh, my God!
What?
I can feel the nerve with my tongue. It's agony. Oh!
What do you... Look.
Oh, the pain that would cause.
Well, I hope they never need heart surgery.
Go ahead, take it out. This person says, today at the doctor's, I had lots of papers to fill out, so my boyfriend offered up some help. We submitted them, and the doctor called me a few minutes later. Under disorders, my boyfriend had written major meat craving disorder. The doctor couldn't stop giggling. She loves the meat. And finally, this person says, today I had to Google image search to provide... Let's try this again. Today I had to Google image search to prove to my 32-year-old husband that roadrunners are real animals and not just made up for Looney Tunes.
He didn't think there was really
Come on, man. Now, granted, they are much smaller than the Looney Tunes version, but they are real.
Yeah.
But they are real, absolutely.
Yeah, you don't see them very often.
No?
But they're probably not really around here, are they?
No, not at all.
I wouldn't think so.
No, they're definitely desert-type roaming animals, for sure.
That's what I thought.
There you go. If you're looking to kill some time, go visit fmylife.com. Simple question on a Thursday morning. What's your earliest memory? We got into a conversation, and I was thinking back to a couple of my earliest memories. Here's the thing. I'm not exactly sure which one is my earliest memory.
Actually, first.
Right. But by process of elimination, I have to think that my earliest memory is running down the hallway of our small home, because we had the living room and the hallway, in the middle of the hallway was one small bedroom, and at the end of the hallway were two bedrooms with their door kind of next to each other. Mm-hmm. And then if you made a right-hand turn, right there was the third door, and that was the door to the bathroom. And my parents had the bedroom on the right. I had the bedroom on the left. And I remember running down the hallway and cut the corner, and my brother was carrying a milk crate, those plastic milk crates, and I ran right into the corner of it with my eye. Right into the corner, because he was holding it waist level, and I was, yay tall, and just right into the corner of the eye.
And how old were you, do you think?
5.
Oh, okay. Wow.
6, something like that.
Oh, wow, that's your first memory.
Yeah. Because the other first memory was when my father was a clown, and when we were leaving, he was doing a kid's birthday party. He used to blow up the balloons and make like a dog or whatever. Yeah. And we left the party, and the next thing I know, I hear a bunch of banging, and I kind of come to, and I'm on the floor of the car looking up at people banging on the window, because my dad had passed out and hit a telephone pole.
No.
And I was in the front seat with no seatbelt, as you did in the early 80s, and I had slid down the seat and hit the glove compartment.
Yeah.
And I looked over, and he had hit the windshield and cut his eye from his eyebrow all the way around, so his eyeball was like hanging out. Yeah. And that's when they found out my father had diabetes, because he passed out from low blood sugar. That's why we got in the car accident, because he was blowing up all those balloons and didn't eat, and his blood sugar had dropped. But then there were a certain series of things that happened where I was playing basketball and my shoulder popped out of socket when I was a kid, but I think that was from the accident. So there's like a series of events that I think happened after that.
It's funny because your earliest memories usually involve some sort of trauma.
Yes. Yeah, that's what sticks around for sure.
And I was 3 when I used to live in Grandview on Timberman Road, my first few years of my life.
Okay.
And we had this staircase. I was just walking down the stairs at 3 years old and got probably a third of the way down and took a tumble and rolled all the way down the stairs. It was one of those where you got to the bottom and there was a platform, and then you had to go down a couple stairs to the right.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I remember the fall. I remember my grandmother freaking out, running over, screaming.
Yeah.
Because, that's kind of a traumatic thing for a 3-year-old.
That is so true. It's the traumatic memories that stick around in your younger age. Yeah. Daniel says first memory was walking on my dad's back at 2 a.m. to take a leak. He was drunk, passed out, and I was 5. I peed on his head. Great time.
That was your dad's trauma.
Right. Let's see. Christian says my earliest memory is being in my crib, and my let's see. And then my memory immediately... Oh, wait. My parents fight right before their divorce at about 7 or 8 months old. You remember the parents fight? That seems really young. But yeah, again, sorry my earliest memory is so traumatic. No, that's it.
Yeah, that's the trauma.
That's
now,
crazy.
This one's funny. Well, yeah, and again, this is trauma when you get spanked really good. Ruby said, toddlerhood, before me and my little brother were old enough to attend daycare, our brothers had some pet mice. And for some reason, while they were all at school, my little brother and I decided to let them all loose. And
no.
He said they had multiplied, by the way, so there were a lot, and I will never forget the whooping we got that day from Mom.
A good whooping will do it to you. Amy says my earliest memory is the kitchen floor at my first home. No pictures. Here's the thing. We moved just after I turned 2. So she remembers just after being 2 and what the floor looked like. That's crazy.
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely. Susan says, my first memory, falling out of a moving vehicle when I was in kindergarten.
Oh, my God.
My mom was backing out of the driveway, and the door was not shut tightly, and I fell out and almost got run over.
Oh.
Again, the trauma.
800-821-9970. What is your earliest memory? Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, good morning. It's Josh.
Hey, Josh, what's your earliest memory?
Oh, I couldn't have been older than 4 or 5, but my brother and I were chasing each other around our coffee table, and he had ended up tripping and hit the corner of his eye off the table and ended up needing stitches, and he still has the scar to this day.
That's awful. I don't have a real memory of it, but I do know I was at my babysitter's house, and they had one of those like shoes that was on 4 wheels. So you would sit on the shoe and kind of push yourself around. You could steer it, and I popped a wheelie too close to the fireplace, and I went backwards and I cracked my head on the fireplace and had to get. I still have a scar in the back of my head from the stitches I had to get. Stitches will stick with you.
Yeah. Again, that's trauma.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the call, man. Thank you so much. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Jesse.
Jesse, what's your earliest memory?
Well, my parents were fighting. My dad flipped the couch over on my mom and put a gun to her head, telling her to leave.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you don't forget that one.
I think I was around 3 or 4.
Yeah.
That tell you what, another traumatic experience.
Yep.
They stick with you. That one's a little on the extra side
Extreme.
of traumatic. Yeah, so that one's definitely going to stick with
That's
you.
mentally and emotionally traumatic.
But you and your mom got out, which is great.
Oh, yeah. We're all
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for the call. 800-821-9970. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Maxwell. What's up, dude?
Hey, Maxwell, how's it going, man? What's your earliest memory?
I was about 3, and my dad was putting Christmas presents in the car, put me in, went to shut the house. I grabbed the freaking gear shift, and we went right into the fence across the street.
Oh, no.
Me and my brother and my Christmas present.
Oh, my God. Was it like the lever? The handle pull down?
Yeah, it was like an old Dodge van. And
yeah.
you just grabbed the lever, and it just went to reverse.
You could just pop that thing into drive or whatever without applying the brake or anything.
Yeah, that's what, dude. I was, like I said, 3. It was dark. It was Christmas Eve or something.
Did you still get your Christmas gifts the next day?
You see that I don't remember the rest of the night. That was like earliest memory 3. I just remember the gear shift.
Did you put your hands up and go wee?
Exactly.
Hey, thanks for the call. I hope you have a great one.
I did the same thing at age 4.
Did you really?
Yeah, and again in Grandview, my grandfather pulled into the little carryout. He backed in, left the car running, and went inside and left me in the car. And I grabbed that gear shift and pulled it down for whatever reason I don't know. Right out into the street into a car. Bam!
That's
right into the side of the car.
Kim says my earliest memory is about 3 or 4 years old. Found a pack of nude playing cards in my uncle's bedroom.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll stick with you. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Carrie.
Hey, Carrie, what is your earliest memory?
Hey, well, it's my husband's.
Okay.
His little brother was, his little brother was running around in one of those little Superman capes, and he ran into the bedroom, and my husband followed him in, and he jumped off the top bunk and strangled himself.
Oh, my God!
With the cape?
With the cape!
Yeah. It got stuck.
Oh, jeez! Oh, no! Yeah, that'll stick with you.
Oh, my gosh.
That reminds me of the movie Ray when his brother slipped in the tub, in the water tub. Oh my god.
Yeah, I never saw that movie, but quite
well,
scary.
that's quite traumatic. That's gonna stick with you
forever.
Horrific.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the call, Carrie. Maybe this was a terrible topic to bring up, just reliving trauma over and over again.
Dina's the youngest so far, said they were at Yellowstone Park watching the geyser. She was 2 years old, sitting on the bleachers, remembers her parents saying, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, the geysers. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Let's see, 9981 says, my earliest memory, my sister catching me cutting my hair behind the chair in the living room because I kept sitting on it. So she went to tell on me and my grandmother. She just snipped off my hair. I've seen a lot of videos and stuff where people give their siblings haircuts at a young age. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, my name's Emma.
Hi, Emma. What's your earliest memory?
Oh, there's a lot.
Okay.
My favorite one was when I was in middle school, and this kid, for some reason, decided, you know what? I'm going to run to a door. And I was like 12 at the time.
Okay.
And me and my friends were just chatting down the hallway. And I watched this, like, big kid just Baja blast toward this door, like full speed, like Mach 12. And he, like, broke through the glass.
He ran through the glass door.
Yeah, it was one of those glass doors. And
what was he okay? Because you're really not supposed to run through plate glass. Like, that's not a good idea.
He was fine. He was just scratched up, but a teacher happened to see it, and he was like,
appreciate the enthusiasm, but yeah, we're not dropping F-bombs on a Thursday morning.
Oh, my God.
But I can see that being the reaction for sure. So, appreciate the call, though. 800-821-9970. What is your earliest memory? 99.7 The Blitz. Obviously, in the timeline that we are in with social media, cameras everywhere, 24/7 accessibility, companies are more in front of you than ever before. Not only that, not only in terms of like advertising and seeing advertising everywhere, but also just the connectivity between you and the product or you and the people working at that company.
Yeah.
Both good and bad.
Yeah, and they really, more than ever, they have to worry about their brand.
Yes, for sure.
Because people are going to let the world know.
They are going to, if something bad happens, they are going to jump on TikTok, Instagram Reels, whatever. They're going to make videos talking about their experience, both good and bad. And something has happened at a company recently, and people were speaking up about it. Well, the CEO stepped forward and said, I hear you. Because apparently there has been an uptick in people saying that they feel shorted by Chipotle.
Yeah.
They're cutting back on their serving sizes. You're not getting the same amount that you used to get before.
Because you used to get just a glob of cheese. Now it's a sprinkle.
How they ever folded those burritos, that is a science. How they fold those burritos and don't break.
Yep.
It's unbelievable the way they can tuck that food in there and get those corners in there. But apparently people have been complaining and saying you just don't get what you used to get anymore at Chipotle. And I guess it made its way up the ladder, and the CEO heard what was going on. So the CEO a couple days ago stepped forward and said, hold on a second. This is what I've got to tell you.
You should ask for a little more, promise you. There's never a team member on that line is going to say no to you. We will continue to put heaping spoonfuls of food in bowls and burritos. It has always been our brand ethos, and it is still to this day. We serve big, beautiful bowls and burritos. No questions asked. I tell my team all the time, put as much food in that bowl and burrito as you possibly can. I want the consumer to tell you it's too big.
Okay.
And that's what they were known for. Those giant burritos is what you got at Chipotle.
Yeah.
And now he's saying, if you feel slighted, if you feel like there's not enough food in there, ask for a little bit more. The employees know, or should know, that you're going to get a little bit more.
I never used to have to ask for double steak, like when Chipotle started, first couple years. And then it just, I don't know, it changed. It got a little skimpy, and so I had to, and then they charged me for the double steak.
Of course.
So when I go in now, instead of saying double steak, do I just say, can you put a little more steak on that? Hey, just a little bit more steak.
That's the message I'm getting.
And if they then circle the S on my burrito, that means they're charging me for double steak. Do I then say, excuse me, your CEO said just ask for extra. Your CEO told me to do this. Then what? Are we going to get in an argument?
Well, there is a very definitive line between what used to be an order of steak and getting double steak.
Yes,
I get
absolutely.
that. But if you feel like you want a few more chunks of meat in your burrito, he is saying go ahead and ask for it.
And it's not even, sometimes it's just the way they grab it in the spoon. Maybe the pan of steak is not that full, so they're trying to get it out. And they can't really get a full spoon.
Yeah.
You know?
I think this is unbelievable. A CEO stepping up and saying, if you feel like you're being cheated by our company, just say something. Okay, great. But I also have a feeling that where's that line between, wait a minute, that's now double steak.
Yeah.
No, it's not. He said ask for a little bit more. I can see this turning into an issue.
Right. And I can see arguments all over. We're gonna start seeing TikTok videos from all kinds of Chipotles.
Yeah, I can definitely see some arguments popping up. But, I mean, do you have that audio? Do you have that video, like, saved in your files on your phone? So anytime you go to Chipotle and they question you, you just pull it up, show them the video, and be like, this is your CEO telling you.
I'm going to have it on right there.
He says in the video, I tell my team members all the time to load those things up.
Yeah.
So if you want to give it a try, you should go do it and report back.
I was just thinking, I think we're going to have Chipotle tomorrow.
Yeah, you should go to Chipotle and ask for just a little bit more.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
See how many little bit mores you can get out of it.
Right.
Before they're like, okay, wait, hold on.
Now, I'm not looking to rip anybody off.
Right.
You know, I'm not looking to get anything for free. I don't care about that. I just, what they charge now, because their prices have gone up while the amounts have gone down.
Now, Travis is saying he's not talking about extra or more meat. Then what's he talking about? He said, if you're not getting enough, go ahead and ask for a little bit more. I don't know what else he could be asking for.
It has always been our brand ethos, and it is still to this day. We serve big, beautiful bowls and burritos. I tell my team all the time, put as much food in that bowl and burrito as you possibly can. I want the consumer to tell you it's too big.
He said food. Put as much food in that as you can, he said.
I would say steak and chicken and all that stuff
all food.
falls under food. So we will see what happens.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, our first story takes place in Missouri, Bland, Missouri. Why would you ever live in a place called Bland? That just sounds awful. That is the last place. Missouri is one of the last places I would move to anyways, unless it was like Kansas City. But Bland, Missouri? Come on. There is a bar there called the Half-Ass Bar, and apparently they just went through a robbery. Unfortunately, it was a half-ass robbery at the Half-Ass Bar. 2 women have been charged with stealing more than $3,500 from the Half-Ass Bar. Apparently, they got inside the bar, they broke into the safe, and then they went to the cash-to-coin exchange machine where they stole money, and then they attempted to break into the ATM machine on site. However, all of this was caught on security camera along with their vehicle outside, which was videotaped. Turns out, one of the women involved in the robbery was the daughter of the owners.
Oh, my God.
Apparently, the motivation was to finance a drug habit because one of them had fentanyl and meth on them when they were caught. Now, here's the thing. The owners even called out their daughter on social media when they were caught. They were like, really, Stacy? You had to rob our establishment?
You didn't give me enough allowance.
Here's the thing. The police did step up and ask them to take down the post because, well, it's still an ongoing issue. So they're saying, hey, you can't post names or anything because that could ruin the investigation because you're not allowed to release stuff like that when it's all going down. So, yeah, they're going to be spending a little time behind bars. Story number 2, I closed out the link. Where did you get that link? On the DA site? Where did you get the link I wanted you to grab?
Oh,
here it is. Yeah, here it is. I had closed out the link.
Oh.
A second story coming from Arizona, where I have said multiple times that when I die, take what works, donate it to whoever needs it. There won't be a lot that's working, but take what does, and then you can just burn the rest. I don't care what you do with my body.
Oh, I take the organs that work.
Right, exactly. I'll donate whatever works.
Yeah.
I have organ donor marked on my license. Again, not that it's pretty much going to be just a burnt out crisp of a body by the time I'm dead.
My kidney only answers to Captain.
Yeah.
So,
Liver shot.
Yeah.
Lungs gone.
Liver answers to Morgan.
Yeah, that's right, yes. You could take. I still have my appendix if you need that.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't had that thing removed yet. A spleen. You want to take that? My BH still works. BH transplant, do they do that?
I don't know. Intestines?
Maybe. Just sew that little star kiss right on someone else.
Well, I tell you, if they could transfer your sense of humor to somebody, they'd be appreciative of that.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, yes, they would.
Anyways,
well, the people around them would.
I think I have found what I really want to do with my body. Although this man is not exactly thrilled about it, I guess because he didn't sign up for it. So I can understand why you might be a little upset. There's an Arizona man who is suing the U.S. government. Well, actually, he's suing a body donation company because apparently his mom said, donate my body to science. She was hoping for a little bit of, I guess, medical advancement through the study of her body.
Yeah.
But this body donation company didn't necessarily... I mean, it's science. They're trying to figure things out. They're trying to understand the human body a little more. It's just what they were trying to understand that has upset this man. Here he is talking about it.
She was then supposedly strapped in a chair on some sort of an apparatus, and a detonation took place underneath her to basically kind of get an idea of what the human body goes through when a vehicle is hit by an IED.
Wow.
Every time I would dream about my mom, I told you she was a quiet person. Oh, no. This person in my dream was angry.
I'm not... Science! I'm so sorry, sir. I'm Mr. Schaefer. I'm not laughing at you. I understand you loved your mom very much, and she was a quiet woman and probably didn't expect this. But just sitting a body on top of a chair and just hitting the detonation button. Science! Oh, man. Oh, my God. Are we good? Everything all right? Earphones on? Safety glasses on? You don't want brainstem on you. Go ahead, put those safety glasses on. Nothing get worse poked in the eye by a flying finger. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Kaboom! Science! I'm only laughing because I think I want this done now.
That's what you want done.
That's kind of what strap some TNT to my body.
Blow me to smithereens.
The only way I'll agree to it.
Okay, we have conditions.
Is if Nora gets to push the button. But it's not, I don't want to push the button. I want an old school Wile E. Coyote TNT plunger. I want her to push that handle down, shrink, and then just boom. Oh, and play this while it's going on. Play this while it's happening. Oh, this is the countdown music. Dun, 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 dun. Boom! Oh, she gets to push the plunger. You know how much joy it would bring to Nora if she got to push the plunger?
Yes.
On that TNT explosion? Oh, I am so in. Call her up real quick. Do you have her number? You have her number on safe? Yeah. I want to see if we can make this happen. I want to see if she'll agree to this. Because I so want my body just set off. I don't know if she'll pick up. She's
we'll see.
Working, but we'll see if she grabs the phone. Because I would totally sign up for this. Oh, you got her? Okay, great. Did you get her? You got her. Bunny, you there?
Yeah.
Hi. Okay, I have a question. So this man in Arizona is very mad because he donated his mom's body to the body donation company, thinking it was going to science, but instead they donated to the body of the U.S. government, and she was strapped into a chair, and they blew up a bomb to study the effects of like IEDs on humans. And so I decided that I think this is the way I want to go, but the only way I'll do it is if it's like old school dynamite, and it's the old Wile E. Coyote like plunger. You know what I'm talking about? We push the handle down.
Yeah.
And I said, you should be the one who does it. You have to be the one who hits the plunger with all the TNT strapped right to me. You in?
Absolutely not. No.
Come on.
He thought you would get so much joy out of this, Nora.
No.
No?
No.
You don't want to do the big countdown. Play the music for her. Play. Can you patch it through the phone? Play the... Yeah!
There she is.
And then you just... and you push the plunger.
He's already passed away.
Right.
You're not killing him.
No, let's find somebody else.
All right. Will you at least do the countdown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As long as you do the countdown.
It's gonna be like 1 Mississippi, 1.5 Mississippi. I'm gonna drag it out.
You're gonna drag it out a little bit. All right.
She loves you. She doesn't want to do it. You thought sure
I
she
thought
would.
she would take.
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, yeah, you're not married yet. Wait till 10 years of marriage, and we'll revisit this
Yeah,
topic.
call me this time next year.
I'll tell you what though. If by unfortunate circumstances, if you go before me, I am 100% pushing that plunger. Without a doubt.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. Yesterday we had a little fun, and I asked the question, hey, men, if women were gone for 24 hours, what would you do? And I said I would apply the brakes in my car without an audible gasp, which happens all the time. We had a text message that said I would sleep on more than 20% of the bed.
Yeah.
See that? Yep. I would know that getting into the car, it's not automatically going to be on low fuel. Now, that being said, that was yesterday.
Yeah, we had a lot of comments. From
We
the
did.
guys.
We did. And I am 100% an even opportunist, an equal opportunist. And so I want to be an equal opportunist right now. Ladies, 800-821-9970. What would you do if men were gone for 24 hours?
I can answer for my wife.
I was going to say, I could think of a few. What would Heather say?
She would get up and have her coffee, and she would play a little royal match, read up on, updates on news. And then she would start reading her book. And then she would complain about the train driving by and the sound of the train. And then she would take a nap. And then she would get up and read some more of her book. And then she would complain about the motorcycle driving down the street. And then she'd read some more and take another nap.
Okay. Quite the day. But does she do that stuff now? Or you don't allow... that doesn't work because you're around?
No, she's going to do that, whether I'm there or not.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't change then. What would change? What would be different if men weren't there for 24 hours?
She might have something else, but I doubt it.
I know that Nora would say I would walk around my house not on eggshells because she never knows what corner I'm hiding behind and what's coming out of her way. I can't tell you how many times. It just happened the other day. Like I went to do... I don't know if I was giving her a hug or something, but she flinched. And I was like... Oh, damn. What do you think I'm going to do? She goes, I don't know. That's the problem.
Have you seen any of the TikToks where the men do that? They try to get their wife to flinch, and some of them get slapped or kicked.
Yeah, right.
Those are great.
Let's see. I would save 2 hours of my day not picking up abandoned dirty laundry or wrappers or dishes. Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Heather texted in. She said, kiss my ass. I don't complain. So she didn't want to text you personally. She just wanted to send it to the station text line.
Okay.
Just to let everyone know.
Sure. She never complains about loud noises.
Let's see here. Courtney says, why would my day change from what it already is? Get up with the kids, get ready to go to school and to work. Come home, babysit my grandkids, make dinner, watch TV, go to bed. Okay.
Are the kids boys? because they're not there if they are.
Brenda says, play my stereo as loud as I want all
There
day.
you go.
That's interesting. Your man is the one complaining about the volume on the radio or on the stereo? Doesn't make much sense. I know a bunch of women would say, I would not have to explain where something is even though you're looking right at it. That happened.
Everybody does that, though.
That happened to me the other day. I was looking for something, and she goes, it's right there. I was like, I looked there 3 times, and sure enough, there it was.
Doug's wife would have a party.
I have a party. Okay.
She'd have a party, he said.
800-821-9970. Ladies, what would you do if the men weren't around? I wouldn't have to put the toilet seat down. You're right. It would always be down. You are correct. I wouldn't have to pick up laundry laying on the floor right besides the hamper. Yeah, Kate. I'm pretty bad about that.
We do have some of the men making predictions. This one said, if I wasn't around for 24 hours, she'd have to find somebody else to bitch at.
That's the thing. I bet the bitching would be less because the men wouldn't be around to need to be bitched
right.
at.
If
So if you don't need to bitch
about you, then you're not there, then she doesn't need to bitch.
I bet you she would be thrilled about that.
Oh, Maddie. Sit on the bathroom toilet without sitting in his weave.
Yes. Gotta wipe that off.
Dude, come on now. You can't. You're an adult. You can't be spraying the toilet seat. Stop. It's got it. That has to end. You can't do that.
800-821-9970. I wouldn't have to write a list of things to be done after telling them. Yeah. Yeah, Michelle, I get you. I know. My fiance Nora feels you on that one. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to the store and had to be like, all right, just text me the list because I'm not going to remember. Even if it's 2 things, go ahead and text me because I'm not going to remember.
Tyler said if I wasn't around, my wife would finally get to be right for once.
Okay,
Damn,
Tyler.
Shots fired.
Okay, Tyler. If you've ever been through a move before, you know that one of the most time-consuming things you have to do is get everything changed. Your addresses, your apps, your bank account information, so everything's updated. Yeah. You got to update everything to your new info. And nowadays, with all the apps and the credit cards and the accounts that we have, that's a lot of updating. Well, unfortunately, there was one person who was having a difficult time, or did have a difficult time, because tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of Pope Leo XIV, Robert Prevost, who was elected, in the conclave. And, obviously, you become the Pope, you head to Vatican City. That's where you live, that's where you reside, that is your residence. And when you do that, you've got to update your information. So apparently, Pope Leo XIV gave his bank a call to update his information. And the bank said, I am sorry, sir, but changing information like that needs to be done at the bank, in person. And he said, yeah, it's a little difficult because I'm very busy. I'm out and about. I travel a lot for work. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it into the bank. And they said, I'm sorry, sir. The only way you can update your information is in person at the bank. And he said, yeah, I'm the Pope. The lady hung up on him.
That reminds me of the American president when he tried to order flowers.
Oh, right.
He goes, well, I don't know if you know who this is, but I'm the president. And she hung up on him. He was trying to order flowers for the Annette Manning.
He pulled rank and said, would it matter to you if I told you I'm Pope Leo? And sure enough, she didn't buy it, and she just hung up on him. Now, the bank wouldn't budge. The bank said, no, this is our policy. You have to come in person. Yeah. So sure enough, he was... now, here's the thing. This is what Pope Leo did, and I'm not saying this is the right thing to do. However, sometimes this thing does get done when you threaten this. Because you ever want something from a company, and they're not going to give it to you, if it's within reason. Mm-hmm. If you tell them that, sorry, you're going to have to go to another company, they want to keep your business. And that's exactly what Pope Leo did.
Oh, really?
Yep. He said, look, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to move my account to another bank. You can't help me with this because I'm the Pope. What do you want me to do?
Right.
And they did figure out a way to get everything done for
I
him.
would hope so. I mean, because, I understand. It's not like he's not the president, so he's not traveling with, White House Secret Service, but he has to have, there would have to be security would go
of course,
with him.
he's got
They would probably have to empty the bank before he went in.
What, Vatican Guard or the Red Guard
something.
or the Royal Guard?
Right? I mean, wouldn't they have to wait till all customers were out of the bank and then he would go in?
The Pope Police? I don't know.
That's the real Popo.
Yeah, that is the Popo. Yes. I mean, I don't know if they'd have to empty the bank out. Presidents go into areas that have people.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
So,
when they're on campaign, they go into restaurants and stuff. So yeah, okay.
But they might scale. They might send the Popo in early.
I feel like Secret Service goes in and everybody who's left is kind of staged when they do.
I don't know
those
about
things.
staged, but definitely they're
Checked
keeping
out.
an eye.
Checked.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not going to just walk in there not knowing who's in there and what they're doing.
Probably not. No. Anyways, thankfully they were able to get things done, and the Pope was able to get his bank account information changed so he can continue on doing the things that the Pope does without any bank issues. Because, man, there'd be nothing worse than trying to do a miracle for someone.
Right.
But it costs $2.99 a minute, and all of a sudden your card's declined. Pope's out there wiping it on his robe. He goes, hold on, I just got to clear the strip. Give it another try.
Blow on it.
Yep. Bottle of holy water and crackers costing you $19.99. He's like, I got it, don't worry. Sorry, sir, your car's declined. Damn it, I didn't update my bank information. That's what happened. That's what happens when my card finally works. That sound goes off. Every time it says approved, and I'm like,
yes.
Fooled him again. I'll pay for that next week.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Thursday morning, make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know Pop Rocks debuted in 1976?
Pop Rocks?
About 50 years old. They did disappear from 80 to 86. Do you know why they disappeared from 80 to 86?
Is there a lawsuit?
Not a lawsuit, but there were rumblings and worries that kids were going to explode. There was a rumor going around that Mikey from Life Cereal, that he died eating Life Cereal. That whole urban legend. So there was an urban legend about Pop Rocks, and yeah, that didn't happen.
I did not care for those. I thought that was just garbage.
Pop Rocks?
Yeah,
they're okay. A little fuzzy feeling on your tongue. You know what you do for the Pop Rocks? Pick up Pop Rocks for your anniversary.
Yeah.
That's what you do with some Pop Rocks.
Gotcha.
Did you know? Did you know the most common city name in the world is San Jose? There are 1,716 towns, villages, counties, and regions named San Jose.
Why?
San Antonio is the second.
What?
I don't know.
Wait, that's 20 per state.
I mean, we used to be a lot of Mexico, so...
No, but I would say, I don't care what the name was. What, 20 per... That's an average of 20 per state.
Yeah.
That is insane. Well, I'm going to San Jose. That doesn't tell you anything.
No, it does not. Not at all.
Do you know the way to
San Jose? If I make my way to California, I'm assuming I can get there somewhere.
I assume if I go to any state, I'll find San Jose.
Too. Yes. Did you know Michael Jordan still earns approximately $150 million a year just from his Nike contract?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do believe that.
He makes nearly 5 times more than any NBA player playing in the NBA just off of his contract with Air Jordan stuff. Now, if you watch the movie Air, which is the story about Nike signing Michael Jordan and the release of the first Air Jordan shoe, at the end of the movie, they say he still makes about $400 million. But that's a couple years old now, so it's down to about $150. But still, only $150 million a year just because your name is put on something. That's unbelievable.
No wonder that guy can just gamble nonstop.
Did you know that Kraft macaroni and cheese came out in 1937 during the Great Depression? Instant hit. Because you could serve a family of 4 for 19 cents.
Yep.
Now, here's the only thing, though. I don't know what size the box was in 1937, but there's no way that's feeding a family of 4. I will eat a box of macaroni and cheese by myself.
Right, but we didn't used to be that way. We didn't used to eat the portions that we eat in this country.
Okay, thanks
now.
for calling me a fat bastard. I appreciate
didn't. You
that.
are definitely
Thank
not
you.
fat. Not in any way, shape, or form. I just think that, portions have grown
No, they absolutely have.
exponentially.
But 4 people in one box of Kraft macaroni and cheese, that's about three spoonfuls each.
I don't think that's... I think you can get 4 servings as like a side dish.
Okay.
I remember my grandmother would tell me stories about how they ate what their dad caught, salmon,
Right.
or hunted.
Yeah.
And then, so you get the meat free, and then you have a side of mac and cheese, and you got your meal for
And
19
you're good to go.
cents.
Yeah. And finally, pop quiz, hot shot. Here you go, Thick. There is only one common English word that ends in the letters MT.
Oh. Dreamt.
That is correct.
Yes.
Dreamt is the only word that ends in MT.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Yes.
You passed. Good job. There you go, learning some stuff on a Thursday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.